everyone, Jessica here, and I am at the 23rd Annual Experiential Marketing Summit in Las Vegas, and I'm with my friend Dax.
Hi.
Hi. And Dax is with the Experiential Marketing Measurement Coalition, and we have been partners for a couple of years now because we're both really passionate about event strategy and event measurement.
For sure.
And I wondered if you could tell us what the impetus was for creating the Experiential Marketing Measurement Coalition and what pain point it was solving for the event industry.
Okay, great. Well, I've worked in events since 1999, so it's been quite a while, and measurement has always been a challenge. Really, the reason is, the pain point is that events are expensive. And in order to justify the budget and sort of protect your budget, you need evidence to show that it's working. And so that's the most compelling reason for measurement, but there are others. The second one is that you need to have data to improve. If you see what's working and what's not working, you can look at that data and say, all right, we need to make some changes to make this better. So it drives continuous improvement. We all want more and better events. That helps us do it. And then the last thing, and the new thing I'm starting to talk about more and more, is that for event people, data is currency. It helps them have more authority, credibility in their organization when they have the data to demonstrate the impact that they're having. And the chief marketing officers of the world are looking at them and saying, where's your data? And they need that protective armor to have those stakeholder conversations. The impetus of the EMMC was to help to formalize that, give people tools, guidance, information, set some standards and practices for the industry, and promote better measurement across the industry. We want the industry to thrive, and we believe data is critical to that.
You and I have had a chance to do a couple of LinkedIn Lives and have some conversations with brand marketers who are out there doing it and working on their own measurement programs within their own event organizations. And I wonder if there's just a couple things, it's a difficult question to ask because every event is different, but if there's just a couple of things you would guide event marketers to always measure.
So I have like the EMMC and me as a practitioner kind of have the things I do almost every time. Behavioral change. So behavioral change is you want to use the event to drive a new behavior. That behavior might be buy more. You know, that's very obvious. But it isn't always. Sometimes if it's an internal event, it's do a new sales thing or work in a different way or collaborate more. So at the onset for the marketer is to say, what are those behaviors? And then evaluate, are we driving the behavioral change? The next one, almost universal, is brand perception change. We want events to change people's minds for the better about a brand. What you do is you figure out, what do we want people to think about our company and our brand? And we try to make them feel that with the event, and then we measure it. Did they feel that? The best practice is to measure the before and after. What did they think before, and what do they think after? The third one, and the one that is, in my view, most critical, is did the audience get value from the experience? And that is something that I put into every survey that I do, asking people to rate the level of value they got for their time at the event. Because I figure, if we're not giving value to the audience, why are we here? I mean, that's why we do events, is because it's a value exchange. You give value, you get value back.
So what do you think event marketers struggle with most when it comes to event measurement?
Well, I think most event marketers did not get into this business to do measurement. Let's just be honest. They love the authenticity of human interaction, the content, the creativity in events, all good. So I think there's a hurdle, but I also think we have to get across that hurdle. We have to professionalize our industry and act like the other marketers who sit at that marketing table. Digital marketers, traditional advertising marketers, we deserve a seat at the table, but we need to overcome this barrier and say, kind of get over it. Now, the other thing I would say is, it doesn't have to be complicated. I am always about how do we simplify it, make it actionable, and do measurement in a way that we as event people can understand.
Well, I look forward to our next LinkedIn, where we'll no doubt talk about that.
Yeah, for sure.
And I look forward to continuing to be partners in this together.
Partners.
So thanks for your time.
My pleasure, thank you.
All right.
All right, see ya.